have big breaking news now coming in. Remember, we're talking about a plot to assassinate Prime Minister Narendra Modi emerging from some of the letters that the investigative agencies have presented in court against some urban Naxals. Now we bring to you details of an intel note from 2017 which also mentions Narendra Modi amongst other Indian leaders being on the radar as targets. The most explosive part of this note is that Pak's ISI has been named in it. We have our Gurpreet Chinna and Aishwarya Kapoor breaking this story, bringing us more details. Let's go across to Aishwarya first in our Mumbai newsroom. Aishwarya, give us the details of what is in this intel note from 2017.
Well, this is the secret note which we are talking about. This is the IB internal confidential note accessed by our Chandigarh Bureau Chief Gurpreet Chinna, who's right there with us. This is the letter, Shivani, which we are talking about. This is a confidential internal letter exclusively accessed by our Chandigarh Bureau Chief Gurpreet Chinna, and in this it mentions, and I'm reading out, according to an input, ISI planning to assassinate Indian political leaders. TBS informed that on 27th October 2017, dated 27th October 2017, 11 members of the Suicide Squad of Pakistan, ISI, led by Khalid Azhar, distant cousin brother of Masood Azhar, Chief JEM, so cousin of Masood Azhar, reached at Mahesh Khali coast of Chittagong port from Karachi. So from the Karachi port, and that's the map which we are showing you, from Karachi port, 11 members of the Suicide Squad from Karachi port move across India along to the Ghats, and then via Colombo they reach Chittagong port. So that's the map showing you. And now if you could go to our colleague Gurpreet Chinna, who has accessed this exclusive information. Gurpreet, over to you.
Well, that from the international border, that this is the confidential report. This is the confidential report which we have accessed from the report. It is very clear that there are chances of infiltration, and some squad who are the squad is going to target BJP leaders, including the Prime Minister Narendra Singh Modi. From this report, one can easily understand how this planning is going on in Pakistan, and they have specifically mentioned about ISI, that how ISI is planning and how this squad is getting patronage from the ISI, and how they are going to infiltrate from Pakistan to India, and they are going to target Prime Minister. And specifically they have mentioned about the assassination. They are going to target them and they are going to assassinate. That it is the intelligence report which we have accessed from the sources, and sources had confirmed that how this sensitive area, how they are going to target this sensitive area, how they are going to infiltrate in India to target the BJP leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Singh Modi and Narendra Modi, because this is the main report which had been given to the senior officer, not only in Punjab, in Delhi also, because this is the report which is accessed by the intelligence, and this is the confidential report which we are breaking at this point of time. And in the report it is very, very clear that how this squad is going to infiltrate in India, and how they are going to target Prime Minister Narendra Singh Modi and other senior leaders. The names of the leaders had already been mentioned in the report, and this is a very, very sensitive, exclusive, confidential report which we were able to access from the sources, and it is clearly indicated that how this planning was going on in Pakistan, in the other country, and how ISI is backing all these things, how the terrorists are trying to infiltrate in India and trying to terror attack. If we can talk about the other details of the report, in the report it is also written that in some pages that they are going to target the crowd also. So the prime motive of this squad is coming to infiltrate through the international border from Amritsar to Jammu Kashmir. From anywhere they can infiltrate and they can target, and this is the planning which is going on. And we know in Punjab, Pathankot air base was already attacked a year ago, and then it was happening there, and same thing is also written in the confidential report that how they are going to plan this thing and how they are going to act. So this is the confidential report which we have accessed, and in which it is clearly mentioned that how they are going to target Prime Minister.
So well, absolutely good.
And very importantly, Aishwarya, there are as many as 8 top leaders who are mentioned
absolutely,
in this report. As many as 8 top leaders.
Yeah. This is the letter. This is the letter, Shivani, which Gurpreet has accessed. And if we could, I was just reading out that 11 members of the Suicide Squad and the leaders, first leader, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Arun Jaitley, Finance Minister, Sushma Swaraj, Amit Shah, Manohar Parrikar, Yogi Adityanath, Home Minister Rajnath Singh, and the 8th Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu. These are those 8 leaders mentioned, whom these 11 ISI Suicide Squad led by Khalid Azhar, distant cousin brother of Masood Azhar, chief of JEM. And that's how important it is, because distant cousin of Jaish chief was leading this 11-member Suicide Squad. And from Karachi port, they went all the way to Chittagong port because they exactly knew that's a porous border to get into India, and their target was Narendra Modi. So it's not only the urban Maoists, it's not only the Maoists, the ISI as well. It's trying its nefarious designs to attack the Indian Prime Minister, to assassinate the Indian Prime Minister, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, BJP National President Amit Shah. The names are right there. BJP National President Amit Shah, and then UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Manohar Parrikar, CM of Goa, former Defence Minister, and then Home Minister Rajnath Singh, Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, and they all wanted to do going from Karachi first,
right,
and then to Chittagong, and then it was an 11 members. This is a document exclusively accessed by our colleague Gurpreet China, and it shows it's a very, very significant move, and that's the map, Shivani, which shows the movement from Karachi port via Colombo, and they go to Chittagong port. That's how they were planning to enter India, and that's what's mentioned in this letter as well. Shivani.
Aishwarya and Gurpreet, just stay with us. We want to focus a little bit more on this second assassination plot that is coming to light, this time from across the border. Intelligence agencies talking about an assassination plot backed by the ISI. Gurpreet has accessed this secret intel note, which is from January 2018, detailing the information from October 2017. We slip into a very short break. We'll be back with more on this in just a bit.